Oh, hi. Here I have my friend Karen, and she's a vegan and she would love to learn how to make vegan cheese and non-dairy vegan products. So she's here this morning to learn and to do and demonstrate for us so you can learn how to do it yourself. Hi, Karen.
Hi Liz. I'm really excited about this. I've been a vegan for a while and I know Liz's preparation work and her cooking and the end results, and they're just so delicious. So I can't wait to be a part of this journey with her and her sister in this cooking.
Thank you. Well, next we're going to make Havarti cheese, and there's going to be something very special in that cheese. We're going to put in some pistachio nuts, and then when the cheese is finished, we're going to dust it in a gorgeous barbecue paprika seasoning just to give it that finishing touch. Okay, now we'll start with our almond milk. Just make sure that you stir it because I can see it's actually separated out. And then measure out 1 1/3 cup of almond milk.
And I know you like this exactly, don't you, Liz?
Yes, I've just learned from experience that if you measure everything exactly, you can always take away or add to if you want to change the texture or the structure of your cheese. 1/4 cup of tapioca starch. So the starch is what binds the cheese together.
Nutritional yeast next.
Yeah, but let's put the kappa carrageenan in.
Okay.
And that's 3 teaspoons of kappa carrageenan. Now, if you noted with the cheddar, we put in 4 teaspoons, but now we're putting 3 teaspoons in the Havarti because we're just trying to make it into a slightly softer cheese. But it definitely still is a very sliceable cheese. Yes, and now we can put in our nutritional yeast.
How much?
4 teaspoons. And also 1 1/4 teaspoons of fine sea salt. And some cut up pistachio nuts. So they've already been chopped down, haven't they? You don't want whole pistachios, that would be a little bit too big. But just crush down a little bit.
How many?
That's fine, not too much, yeah. Beautiful. You know what you can also do is put in a tiny little sprinkle of some paprika or some kind of red seasoning, just to give it a little bit of a lovely tinted colour. Or you can put a tiny little bit of the tomato paste in as well, just a little smidgen. Just having fun. You don't have to have the same cheese every time. You can always experiment and have fun with it.
Miso?
No miso in the Havarti.
Turmeric?
No, we're not going to make it yellow.
Okay.
So prepare your acids, and also, we need to add coconut oil. And we're going to put in our 2/3 cup of organic refined coconut oil. Two-thirds of a cup of refined coconut oil. That's 1/4 cup.
2 of these?
Yes. And you can whisk all that together. And you can put that little saucepan aside on our little cooker while we prepare the acids and just clear our workspace.
And the acids
Yeah,
are
2 teaspoons of lemon juice and 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. And it's the amount of acids we use that determines the softness or hardness of our cheese. You know what? I'm going to try and soften up this Havarti a little bit and do 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar.
okay.
See, and that's how you can play around with it and just make things to suit your own taste. I found that the original recipe that I got for the Havarti made it so firm that I turned it into a feta cheese.
Oh, yeah.
But I like it to be slightly soft. Alright, so where are we going to pour our cheese into once it's cooked?
This is the mould.
Oh, lovely. What a lovely little mould for our Havarti. It's kind of like a pyramid shape, isn't it?
Yes. And where did you buy this from, Liz?
It's actually from a cheese making supplier. Yeah, it doesn't need the holes in it actually.
Yeah?
No,
Okay.
no holes needed. Alright, are we ready to cook our Havarti?
Yes. So we've changed from the whisk now to the spatula.
Yes, it's really important you have a good strong spatula to get every part of that liquid there in the pot and just keep it stirring. I do prefer to stir in a figure of 8 to make sure everything is incorporated. So this is the time now where you need full concentration. You can't afford to be distracted because soon that mixture will be coming thickened up like a white sauce consistency. And I'll bring the camera over closer now so we can see the change that's occurring shortly.
So it's still very runny at the moment.
Yeah.
It's just warming up. Just starting to thicken a little.
Yeah, okay. So that's the tapioca starch that's thickening up now. There we are, I can see the change. Now we have to really concentrate to get it at just that right moment. Not too early, but not too late. If we're too late, the oil starts to ooze out of our cheese. And too early, the cheese won't set to what it should. Okay, I think we're there, are we?
Not quite.
Yeah, a little bit longer. Just really activate that kappa carrageenan. I would say we're there now.
Did you? Still a bit runny, look.
Yeah?
Just about there.
Yeah. Do that. Add the acids. Take it off the heat. That's it. Stir.
Straight into the mould.
Yeah, once it's incorporated, yes. Very cheesy looking already. Okay, pour. You missed a bit.
It's a bit full.
Yeah, I know. There you go. There's our cheese, and in no time at all it will set into a firm curd. Well, here we have the cheese that we made yesterday, and Karen, you can have the privilege of taking them out of the moulds.
Okay.
Now, which one is this here? Do you remember?
No.
It's our cheddar, made with turmeric and black pepper. You can just push it through. There's no bottom on this mould. Lovely. Look at that. Oh, you made a little bit of a mess on the edge. Yeah. I think you'll have to have that bit, won't you? But why not why not just take a little wedge out and have a sample?
Now?
Oh, okay, let's get them all out first and then sample. Oh, she likes it.
I can taste some grapes going very nicely with it.
Ah, grapes. Well, why not? Yes.
The same with this, just push it
Yes,
out.
push it through. This is our Havarti with the pistachio nuts. So maybe if you push it from both sides a bit just to loosen it up, but if it all comes out, fine, beautiful. That's
Ooh.
looking good, eh?
How
But that will need a little bit of work done to it before we are ready to eat it.
Oh,
Remember our seasoning that we can sprinkle on the outside of the Havarti?
yes.
Yeah, well, we have a choice here. Look at all those lovely spice blends I've got here on the bench. So we've got a barbecue seasoning, we've got a Moroccan seasoning. I think there's another nice red spicy mix in there somewhere, charcoal seasoning.
A herb garlic.
Yeah, but I don't like that red effect. It looks so
Yeah.
visual, doesn't it?
Yeah, can we have just a sprinkle of that?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Do a blend yourself.
Yeah.
Just your imagination is the limit on this.
And this?
Is our brie. Now, that's actually got a bottom on it. That's why it's got the lining of the cloth. So it comes out easy with the cloth, and then you just peel that cloth off the bottom. Just turn it upside down. And peel the rest off. Just carefully, sometimes it gets a bit stuck on the cheese, simply because it's such a soft cheese. Now, do you remember what made the different softness or firmness of the cheese when we were making it? It was a special ingredient that determined how soft or how
yes.
firm a cheese is.
Was it
From this packet, yes.
this?
Yeah, Kappa carrageenan. That's made from red seaweed.
That's right.
Otherwise referred to as Irish moss.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is the ingredient that will determine the softness or the hardness of our cheese. All right, so if you want to just get the Havarti and just choose your blend of spices and herbs you want to dust on our cheese. I do like the red, it's just so visual. And just pick up your cheese and just do it on all sides. And just lightly rub it in so it sticks to it. But just be a bit generous. There's not really hot spices in there. It's just a lovely smoky paprika kind of a blend. Yeah, so you'll have to just lightly rub it in just so it stays on there. And start having a taste test. It's a good yellow colour, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Well, I like them all.
That's great. And you can see how easy it is to make.
I can't rate them.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's have a drink. We've got some lovely sparkling kefir soft drink here.
And kefir is?
That's our water kefir, which we're going to explore soon. Look at that fizz. It's alive.
Wow.
And it's made with a lovely blend of fruit juices.
So this is fermented?
Yes, this is water kefir and it's alive. It's been fermented down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You can kind of compare it to kombucha tea, but it's much more fruity and lighter and not as sour.
And fizzy.
Yeah, it's very fizzy. All right, well, I'll have some too.
Voila, madame.
Yeah.
You want some crackers?
Thank you.
Cheers.